Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from every part of the world that you're from. My name is Yetunde. I'm that girl Yetzi. I make content on my outdoor experiences on life and family. Today, I'm going to be talking about my first time experience with Spirit Airline. I'm usually a United Airline baby, but I thought I should try Spirit Airline, even though some of the reviews are discouraging. A lot of people talked about the carry on and I had to pack only necessary things so I don't get to pay. I measured my bag and was quite okay. I checked in, I got my boarding pass, I got everything. But one thing that attracted me was the big front seat. I realized that you could pay extra and get a bigger seat in front. The guy that sat beside me was so on the big side that he should have ordered for this seat because it looked like he had 1.5 seat and I had a little chunk of seat to sit on. But that's fine. I went on straight onto my gate so I could sit. And one thing about me, if I have to travel, I hate anxiety. I always have panic attacks, so I go early. My flight was meant to be for 10:30. I got there, guys. I got there at 7:30. I passed through the TSA because usually the TSA lines are always very long. I passed through the TSA. I did everything. I don't like pressure. I don't like anxiety. So I always try to do my thing on time. But guess what? Who travels without a charger? Who travels without a cord? I forgot my charger while I was rushing. I forgot my AirPods. And I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to do myself today? What am I going to do? How am I going to sort this out? I tried to buy Starbucks, but the line was so long. I'm like, you know what? Let me just forget about this coffee I think I should take this morning. My prayer was just that I should get like the travel essential vending machine so I could buy like a charger or like a cord or something. So I just kept on going and all. But then I remembered that when I get to the reviews that I read, when I get to my gate, I had to be sure because one of the reviews talked about spirits changing the gates and they wouldn't let you know, or sometimes if you get there and you're late they'll just leave you. Thankfully I saw a vending travel essential vending machine that I could buy my charger from. And also I remembered I didn't even take my red lipstick because I love red lipsticks. I was like, okay, let me see if I can buy from this vending machine as well. But then I had to wait for the guy to fix the travel essential stuff so I could order what I wanted to buy. But while I was waiting for him, I saw this thing that attracted me. It's called the farmer's fridge. I'm seeing it for the first time actually. So it had the food like salad, like it had breakfast, it had lunch and all that. So you just pay and you get this. Sometimes the food you can warm it, and some you don't have to warm it, like regular salad and all. This is a very good thing for like travelers. If you don't want to carry food from home or you already passed through TSA, you can just order this and just put it in your bag so you could eat. So I went straight to my gate. I saw my gate. I'm like, okay, while I'm waiting at my gate, because since my flight was for 10:30, let me just look around and see if I could just window shop and all. I saw a duty free store that sells perfume and everything. I was like, okay, let me just look around. I asked the lady if I could come in. She was like, fine. I went in, I saw the wristwatches and they were doing 50% off. Like, I'm like, okay, we are springing into savings during the spring period. I saw my favorite perfumes. I'm like, okay, should I buy or shouldn't I buy? I'm like, you know what, isn't it? Just relax, just look around, feed your eyes. There's no harm in feeding your eyes. This is my best perfume. This is Marc Jacobs, this is my best perfume. I said, okay, let me just look around and just feed my eyes and all. So while I was still feeding my eyes and all, I actually met some guy that heard me when I was talking to a friend of mine that I left my charger, blah blah blah. And the guy was like, oh, I have different cords here if you don't mind. Guys, I said a silent prayer to God for God to help me, like, cause I was like, how am I going to buy a regular $5 charger for $30? Do you understand? Like, so that's how the guy gave me his charger. And then I realized a friend of mine was discussing with her about SIM cards, like travel SIM cards for visitors and all. I saw this vending machine as well. I thought, okay, let me just put this up on the YouTube page because some people might not know, like she doesn't know. I got on the plane and this is the highlight of my flight. I had to buy this water for $5. I thought the water was for free. I didn't know that I had to pay for this water. That's like $5 for a whole box of water. I bought it for $5. In United, you don't pay for water, but on Spirit, guys, I had to pay. Nothing is free on Spirit. Everything you have to pay for. Pay for seats, pay for this, pay for that. I'm like, no. At the end of the day, cheap is not cheap because you get to pay for everything. Cheap is not cheap because you get to pay for everything. So I got to Dallas, guys. This is Zag. This was the highlight of my visit. This restaurant, if you ever find yourself in Dallas, you need to go to this restaurant. Look it up online. Zag. Their jollof rice was heavenly. Ay, yeah, 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 yeah. Their jollof rice was heavenly. I had a nice time. I went with my friends. We ate their jollof rice and smoked turkey and chicken. It was really, 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 really nice. Really nice. Zag African fusion cuisine. They cater. This is their ofada. Oh my god. It's a little bit spicy, but you can tell them how mild or spicy you want your food to be. And this is my own food. You know me, I'm an Amala girl. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for watching my video. I'll see you in my next video. I'm that girl yet. Bye.